Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. President Muhammadu Buhari to sack Malami, Attorney General of the Federation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very big thank you for always being there. We really appreciate you. My dear, this is what is going on now. We all know about the whole Ibrahim Magu saga that happened. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission chairman, who is supposed to be looking after fraudulent activities, crime in the country. And guess what? He's the very one involved, entangled with crime. My dear, I don't know the reason why in this country they are still catching Yahoo Yahoo boys. When the real Yahoo Yahoo boys are on top of the game, when the real Yahoo Yahoo boys are the ones who are the ones leading and ruling the country, supposed to be on top of the affairs of agencies to make sure that there is transparency, the country is crime free. But guess what? If you're in high profile, you have secured a position for yourself, then you are fine. Well, with regards to that, we know how Ibrahim Magu entangled Malami, and Malami has been saying that Sahara reporters are, causing him trauma because they reported about him, and the whole nations of the world are aware of what is going on in Nigeria. I don't know what they expect when things are not done decently and in order. I don't know what they expect. Anyway, guys, let's get into the news and see why Buhari has been told to sack this guy. Let's continue. President Muhammadu Buhari to sack Malami, Attorney General of the Federation. President Muhammadu Buhari has been urged to sack the Attorney General of the Federation, Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. Austin Okon, National Coordinator of the People Democratic Party, National Youth Front, made the call in a statement on Saturday. He said Malami exit will pave the way for an unbridled investigation of response to Ibrahim Magu's suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), provided the Justice Ayo Salami-led panel does a thorough job. Okon warned that Malami's issues needs to be looked into and thoroughly investigated. Magu allegations against Malami must not be swept under the carpet. It must be looked into in fairness for the country. For Buhari's administration said they are working on a transparent administration. He claims there were overwhelming evidences, massive corruptions against the AGF, adding that he has also been accused of abuse of his office. The PDP youth leader said it's impossible for Malami to remain in office and not interfere with the assignment given to Justice Salami. The only way Magu's allegations can be given a fair view is to have Malami faced and fired by President Muhammadu Buhari, Okon said. He wondered why the President Muhammadu Buhari's government and that claimed to be fighting corruption anti-grief is solely dipped in corrupt activities, and all his officials, of which President Muhammadu Buhari is aware of and doing nothing about. Magu, in a 44-page document tendered to the presidential panel, insists that the complaints against him were fabricated and meant nothing. He said it was only to tarnish his image and his EFCC credibility. Magu was released after 5 days in detention on Wednesday. However, he was arrested by a combined team of Department of State Services, and the panel continued with the investigation till on the 6th of July. Well, my people, Buhari has been urged to make sure that President Muhammadu Buhari has been urged to make sure that he sack the Attorney General of the Federation. Reasons being very obvious. There is no way the Attorney General of the Federation will be investigated, and he will not interfere with the investigation, especially with his position in office. Don't forget that the position of the Attorney General of the Federation is appointed by the government of the day. So he was appointed by Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari appointed not just him, but also all the security agencies in the country. There's been a lot of allegations against the person of the Attorney General of the country, how he covers up for not only, with regards to EFCC, but also security agencies. There was a news not too long ago where a police and soldier, people that, committed crime, we are being covered up by the Attorney General of the country. The Attorney General of the country seems to be a man that is of questionable character. Why? With the whole inception of Mutsekun, he was the first to, President Muhammadu Buhari was out of the country. He was the first to respond, saying that whatever Mutsekun was doing was illegal. How does it consign you? You are there and they are just trying to protect themselves. You are the Attorney General of the country. You never say a word into the life and property of the individuals of the country that are being destroyed daily. There is no record of you speaking and saying, administering and saying we're going to bring this people to justice. There is nothing like that. It kind of saying like you guys are happy with what is going on with the security, condition of the country, and nobody exactly saying anything. Look at the other day, we heard that these B-boys wanted to take over one of these northern states, the army barrack. But guess what? Nobody's doing anything. They are all just there attending meetings and collecting money. They are all just there, just attending meetings, collecting money, and taking on the position and enjoying it and doing nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Is this a country being led? What is really going on? Nobody is actually speaking to say these things must not be done again in this country. Muhammadu Buhari only had to speak for the first time after the big boys have been, all the evil and the atrocity they've been doing in this country. After they've been committing all that, he only spoke when President Trump said Nigeria is a religious intolerance place. But when Nigeria was being labeled, that was the first time he said, I was not aware. Oh, that was what the president of the country said. Is it true? What is going on in this country? Those were his words, not mine. That he was not aware. And this is the country we are talking about that is being led. And the funniest thing is that this man don't think is not daft. In a nutshell, it feels like there is more to it and the citizens are not aware of what is going on. Remember this other guy that said the other time that if it's to review what is going on in Nigeria, Nigerians will not sleep. There is more to what is going on than we are saying. There is more to it. The Attorney General of the Federation has been indicted. Yes, the president of the country is not doing anything about it. He's not speaking into it to make sure that this matter is looked into and that there is clarity and there is sincerity. What does that go to tell you? Does it not say that there is more to it than beneath the eyes? That more people are involved? Nigerians, you will see by the time this administration is over, that's when you will begin to hear more. And probe into this administration will continue, just like what they did to what they wanted to do to Goodluck Jonathan. Is this supposed to be? Is that there is supposed to be some level of accountability in this country, where those of public office are accountable? The Attorney General of the country has been indicted, and yet I've been indicted by EFCC chairman talking about Mago, but yet they are just taking it with levity, like nothing is really happening. And it's been urged to say, you know what? You better and better, for crying out loud, make sure that this guy is out of office so that there is transparency and the matter can be thoroughly be investigated. Nigerians, this is what is happening. There is no clear-cut direction, clear-cut evidences to show that Buhari's administration is actually fighting crime or corruption. There is nothing like that. They came on the back that they were fighting corruption. They are going to fight corruption. But apparently, this happens to be one of the most corrupt governments. Remember the other time, you heard what the former APC chairman said? He said, my dear, if you're in APC, your sins are forgiven. His words, not mine. So what are you saying? What does that insinuate? If you're in APC, even if you commit a crime, you are forgiven. And this is a country where there is no orderliness, correctness, things being done decently and in order. We need to call a spade, and we need to bring these people to justice and in order. Anyway, my people, this is what is happening. Buhari has been urged, please sack this guy. He has to be out of the way for evidences and for transparency in the investigation. Anyway, my people, what do you think? Don't forget to leave us a comment. We love you. Have a good day. Bye for now.